Hello, welcome, Cabbage here. Let's have a look at level 21 in the Kinki no Boku. And then I did say I was not going to do videos of the individual levels of the Kinki. But Scottnack, he's been very kind to make the videos of 1 through 20. He hasn't gone above 20 though, and I totally understand why. But I am going to try to do the Nayuta marathon this month. So I blew through 1 through 20 over the weekend. It's still the weekend. But 21 through 25, I'll make the video of those as I beat those. So here's 21. And then this is technically a free party. You could copy this party if you brought 3 of Holdai and then brought a friend Atlantis. But better characters in here are like Athena and then the new Bakers. But I didn't have any access to them, so just use a bunch of Holdai. They turn out to be pretty good in here. And then the gimmicks that you want in here are damage walls and blocks. And then I prefer bounce characters because there's lots of pinching to do. But that first stage we got rid of the 2 Fenrirs, and then we saw the Surutos there. We want to hit these galaxies so that they will make these sort of like disc things intangible, and then we can get access to the Suruto. So in this stage, we can get in between the wall and the Suruto, but only after we hit the galaxy, make the disc disappear. And then there's a few angles that we can get at them here. We can do like a 45, you know? Maybe bounce off that bottom galaxy, go up to the right, and then get on the right side of that Suruto. Or we can kind of like climb stairs, kind of go across, hit the galaxy, and then get in between the wall and the Suruto. So yeah, there's a few options there. Also, if you hit your teammates and they get bump combos out fast enough that they can hit the galaxies to set off the counterattack, that can work too. So here again we have the Surutos. This time we can just pinch in between them. Don't need to worry about doing anything else. Alright, and then we'll do the same thing here. Very good. Galaxy comes down. And then if we hit the galaxy, that disc there at the bottom will become intangible. And then we can hit the turrets in order to send the fire at the skull guys up there. The turrets are going to be the only things that can damage them. And then I guess the ideal thing would be to like miss your gauge, so you don't have the null block. Maybe use bump combos in order to set off the counterattack from the galaxy, and then, you know, go back and forth and hit those turrets down there in order to get all the damage into the skull guys. So here I had the brilliant idea of using Holdai's Grand Command Strike Shot. And then I thought I could get a bunch of guys down there in the turrets and then, you know, take down the skull guys easily. But it turns out that as the other guys move, they don't set off the turrets. It's only going to be your main character, but yeah, it was worth to try out just to make sure if it would work. I got the luck bonus at the beginning of the mission. But that puts my other characters in good position, so I can just go left and right. Bump combos will set off the galaxy counterattack, make the disc intangible, and then I can hit the turrets and then take down the skull guys. Okay, battle 4. Here again we want to take down the Surutos. They're in pairs. If you cut the screen in half down the center, top to bottom. So yeah, the Holdai there, she was able to hit both of the Fenrirs. Thankfully her attack is high enough that she can one-hit them in the weak points. Okay, then we'll take down the other pair, and then the galaxies will come down. And then there's only the 2 galaxies, so, you know, we can't hit somewhere else and then, you know, go directly in between the boss and then the galaxy. So we have to kind of get tricky. I'm trying to hit one galaxy and then maybe go into the hole of the other side. That did not work, though. One thing that seems to work pretty well is if you do a real shallow angle. kind of going across as you go up, like here with the hold eye. And then you might hit a galaxy and then also get in between the boss. I almost got it in there, but I was kind of shot out by an irregular bound. Now let's try it again with the sailor hold eye. Okay, that worked. That's how that's supposed to work. And it's really helped with bump combos. But as we can see, there was the kind of the poison mist, which will do more damage to us if we use more copies of the same character. That's a little risky with this team because I have 2 of hold eye, the regular version. And then the boss's weak point will go back and forth, either left or right. I wouldn't pay too much attention to that though. I would just try to go for the shot that is easier or like more guaranteed to make, rather than just going for the weak point every time. Okay, battle 5. Here we can just pinch in between the surutos, and that will take them down. There's kind of a similar shot in Avalon. Alright, I'll miss it there. Okay, let's try again. Go a little bit lower than you expect. Okay, there we go. Okay, galaxies come down. And then again, we want to hit the disc. We want to hit the galaxies to make the disc intangible. And then we want to hit the turrets in order to do damage to the skull guy. So with hold eye's cross laser, we will hit the galaxy, make the disc intangible, and then use the turrets to take down the skull guy. Okay, then the boss moves up, and then it's just about pinching to do damage to the boss. So here I'm going to hit the galaxy, make the discs intangible, and then I'm going to try to get up to the top of Ragnarok, and that worked out. Okay, boss stage 1. Okay, so here I want to take down the Fenrir's in the same turn. This one's not too bad. This is kind of a similar angle in Aramitama. Yeah, but that hold eye didn't really have a shot, so we'll have to wait till next turn. Okay, so we'll come down, hit this Fenrir, we'll kind of loop around, and then up, and then take down the other Fenrir. Okay, and then here too, we have the 2 Surutos, but they have the disc in between them, so we need to hit the galaxy before we can pinch in between them. Atlantis does have a 4-turn becomes a pure strike shot, but I really do prefer using the bounce characters in here. So I'm going to try a real tricky shot. Almost, alright. Okay, we'll try that shot again with a hold eye. We have a better angle here. Okay, not quite, but the individual hits and then the bump combo was enough, so we were able to take him down. Okay, boss is alone, so again we just hit the galaxy and then try to pinch on the boss. Oh, that was lucky. Okay, boss hits us with the bump combo lock, so we can't rely on those to set off the galaxies anymore. And then looks like 3 turns until the boss's ultimate attack. So just like in the earlier stage, I'm going to go with a real shallow angle. And then maybe hope to get on one of the sides of Ragnarok. We're able to do it there, so... Okay, here too we want to take down the Fenrir's first. They have the weak points kind of facing the same direction, so that can be kind of a hard shot. But with the hold eye here, we'll just kind of do a shallow angle up and see what happens. Okay, that's ideal. If we started out right in front of one of the weak points, we'd have to do more like kind of a 45-degree angle to sort of loop around, but yeah. Okay, so here too, we want to hit the galaxies. I'm going to miss the gauge with my characters so that they can not activate the null block, and then hopefully that will mean more hits in the turrets. Alright, so homing shot sets off the counterattack, but I didn't have a good enough angle to hit those top turrets enough. But we'll just keep trying that same idea. Okay, missed the gauge. Alright, still not enough. And then the skull guy will heal himself, so we just gotta keep plugging away. Okay, to get the counterattack. Alright, good. We have a nice kind of a looping action going on there, so we're able to take down the skull guy. Okay, boss will shift, or the galaxies will shift rather. And then we just go ahead and pinch again. So here I have a nice shot. I can just, you know, go straight down and try to go for that weak point. Alright, perfect. Okay, pretty good there too. Okay, last stage. Here again, let's pinch in between the Surutos. Don't really have an angle here. But the pre-evolution Ragnarok, she'll turn intangible on the second turn. So we can even just wait till the second turn and then get a better shot that way. So yeah, now we have a clear shot with the hold eye here, so we can just go straight for the Surutos. Okay, next we want to take down the pre-evolution Ragnarok. And then I have a bunch of strike shots saved up, so I might as well start using them now. The thing about Hold Eye Strike Shot, it's a Grand Command Strike Shot. But characters with null block on the gauge will not get the benefit of null block during the strike shot. And that includes Hold Eye herself. So the Sailor version will get the null block, but the other characters will not. So as we can see, there's like 4 areas, you know? But I was able to make the characters work within those areas in order to take down the pre-evolution Ragnarok. And then it's the boss by herself. That is that shallow angle I was talking about with Atlantis. Maybe you can get stuck in there and then also sort of make the disc intangible, and then maybe do some damage on the boss. But here too, let's use another Grand Command Strike Shot. I'll grab the heart with my main character, hopefully. And then with my other characters, maybe do some damage on the boss. Or all of the damage. Okay, so that was level 21 of the Kinki. Not too bad. Maybe I was just lucky. As I beat levels 22 through 25, I'll put up videos of those as well. And then after I finish all those, I'll do another video where I kind of look back at my teams from level 16 to 25. I did 1 to 15 before. And then hopefully I can start the Nayuta marathon and then show you that mission as well. Okay, thanks for watching and we'll see you again. Take care.